Hey guys, it's Brittany with Nautical Wonders, back with another stateroom tour. Currently, we are on board the Celebrity Ascent, which is Celebrity's newest ship to just launch in December of 2023. In fact, we are on only the second official sailing for this ship, and let me tell you, she is gorgeous. We are currently in an infinite veranda room, and there's a lot of love and a lot of hate towards this room. So I'm gonna go over the details of why this room is dividing the cruise community and whether or not this would be the perfect room for you. So stay tuned. I'm gonna show you all the details of this stateroom as well as some of the details about the ship. And honestly, I mean, I don't mean to spoil it, but this is arguably one of the best cruises I've ever been on. So stay tuned. There is nothing better than a bed. I love a good bed, and let me tell you, this bed, oh my goodness, like it is so comfortable. Some people have said it's a little bit hard, so if having a hard bed is not your thing, you can always, you know, have them do like a topper on it. But this bed is perfect. Now, one of the things about the concierge, by the end of this video, I might get that word. One of the things about the concierge class is that you actually have the opportunity to pick your pillows. I know that sounds crazy, but you can actually ask your room steward to bring a pillow in, and they give you a menu of all of the different pillows that they have available. One, of course, being a body pillow, down pillows, a whole bunch of other options. It's so crazy that that's an option on a cruise ship because it's something that I personally have never seen before. So either I'm like, I don't know, not on that level, or really this is something very original to Celebrity. Celebrity is getting with the times, and it looks like they have a new updated thermostat, which is fantastic. So you can control not only your temperature, but you can control the lights of the room as well as the blinds. There's some setting here for morning, movie, evening, and sleep, and that just has to do with the type of lighting. So let's do sleep. Room gets pretty dark, and if you needed it darker, you could always close the bifocals. All right, so like a lot of good staterooms, this one also does have a bed that pulls out. So let me see if I can get it. Oh, here we go. Yep, sure enough. So you have probably what I would equate to a twin size bed underneath. So technically you could sleep 1, 2, and then however many you could fit into that king size bed. That's something I will leave to you. It's actually comfortable. Oh, this is not bad. This would be perfect for a kid. Honestly, this would be perfect for another adult. I'm 5'7", and I would say, oh yeah, I could sleep comfortably on this, no problem. Probably not the best option for somebody 6 foot and over, maybe not even like 5'8" and over, but definitely not an issue. Unless they're not picky and they don't mind their feet hanging off. It's pretty comfortable. Oh God, there we go. Got it. If there's one area that I'm being completely honest about that I think that Carnival could have done a better job on with this particular stateroom, it's definitely the closet. There's not a whole lot going on in this closet. It's actually really small in comparison to a Carnival ship, which typically has a lot of storage and a lot of options as far as like where to put your clothes and especially where to hang your clothes. You would think that Celebrity would beat them out on this because their kind of wardrobe requirements, their attire requirements are a lot higher than Carnival's. But you know what? In comparison to everything else, I still have to say they did an amazing job with the rest of the stuff. Not the closet, just to be clear. Okay, let's go. Now, one interesting thing that could get overlooked is actually the storage over here. So there is this cabinet here, which is visible to the naked eye. Most people would see it, but one thing that tripped me up that Kelman caught was this actually opens up. And then you have fantastic storage, again, for folding over here. So in this top drawer for us, we have all of our electronics. And then Kelman was gracious enough to give me the majority of the hanging room, and he used these drawers to put all of his stuff. So Celebrity does, of course, have a refrigerator. Now, one of the things with Celebrity that is different than, say, like Carnival, or even Royal Caribbean, now that I'm thinking about it, is the fact that they have still a proper mini bar. And no, these Tito's are not included. And yes, they're very expensive, but you know, as is with a mini bar. One thing that we were granted being in the concierge class is this bottle of Brut blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is. At least I'm pretty sure it's ours. I'm too afraid to drink it. And I keep forgetting to ask, but I don't want to drink it and not be included. And then, like, I don't know, I'm charged like $80 for this. So, and honestly, I don't drink that stuff anyway, so it's not a big deal. But there is there's a couple things in here. We have some Heine's, some Heinekens. We have Heinekens. And one wonderful thing about Royal Royal International has over Carnival Corp is the contract with Coca-Cola. Because, I mean, will I drink Pepsi? Sure. Do I love it? No. I'd rather have a Coke. And so, yeah, but $4 for this can, and it's 300 mLs. Here we do have the $5 bag of kettle chips, so be very careful because I'm telling you right now, they are 1 ounce. 1 ounce is $5, so be very, very cautious. One of the nice things about this is it actually has, if you can see, it has a lock option. So you can make sure that this is locked. So if you know, you're worried about your kids getting into it, or if you yourself is somebody who kind of needs to stay out of here, you can lock yourself out of it, or you can just ask them to remove everything and they will. So really great that they have that. The only thing is, like, I don't know, when we get our little surprises, our goodies, there's not really hardly any room to store anything. So you know, I'm pretty sure that you could probably just ask them to take it all out, and that way, one, you don't get charged for it, but two, you'd have a place to store your stuff. But yeah, kind of a pain, you know, but not a huge deal. Certainly, you know, certainly that is an option for you. All right, I'm going to show you the messiest part of the room, which you've kind of already gotten sneak peeks with, and there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it because we are on day 5 of the cruise. So this area was bound to get junked up, and for that I am extremely sorry, but I still want to show it to you because some of it is very important and you need to know it. So these are your options for charging things. You have 2 USB-Cs, you have 2 10 volts, which are the American, and then you have the 220s, which are European. So you can see. So for us, what we typically do on our cruise ships, and we have these in our Amazon store, is we do these double ones. Okay, so that gives us some additional charging options because we have so much electronics that there's no way that we could live with just 2 of the 110s and 2 USB besides what's by the bedside. So definitely something that we highly advise. Cruise tip, get the splitters so that you have enough options for charging. This is your desk area. Again, a little messy, apologies, but it has a really gorgeous, nice mirror, which, you know, a great vanity mirror with some great lighting. And one of Kelman's favorite things, the chair has a back. It is not a stool, it is a proper chair, which is one of his absolute favorite things because he cannot stand to have just a stool. So it's really, really nice. Over here you have what we are guessing is your 55-inch TV. And what's great about Celebrity is they actually have live TV. So let's talk bathroom and sit test, which is something that we always do with these bathrooms because they can be either really great sized or very petite. This is the toilet here. As you can see, she is right up against the shower wall and up against another wall. So let's see how she fits. And don't worry, I'm not dropping my pants for this, but all right. So as you can see, and I am a bigger girl, I am here. We're good. We're a little tight, nothing too crazy. Shower is absolutely gorgeous. So number one thing when it comes to the showers, we all know, glass door. Don't have to worry about a curtain. And this one is really neat because it is rounded. So it's a really, really great glass door. Absolutely love it. The shower is a really good size. As you can see, it is, I don't know the size, and it's actually kind of honestly a weird size. It's just designed a little differently, but it has a lot of room. Easily 2 people could fit in here, and it would be tight, but it could be done if you needed 2 people. I'm not sure why 2 people would have to be in a shower, but whatever, I don't ask questions. If that's the thing, then yes, 2 people could absolutely fit in here. This bathroom sink is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It is huge. It does cut into counter space, but honestly, I still feel like there's enough counter space for what you would need. In addition, there's also all of this storage here. So they win points on the storage when it comes to the bathroom. There is actually a drawer down here, and this is where the hairdryer is for that drawer. And so little tip for you, gotta look for it. Can we talk about the robes? Oh my gosh, there is nothing more luxurious on a cruise than having a bathrobe, and Celebrity did not disappoint. This room comes with 2, so both Kelman and myself both get a bathrobe, and let me tell you, when we have been in the stateroom, we have lived in these. Like, oh, love them. There's just something about being able to sit down on your extended view veranda in your bathrobe overlooking the ocean. No neighbors can see you. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. And I wish that every cruise ship, you know, did the robe thing. Oh, don't worry, I have clothes on. So let's talk a little bit about what it is to be in the concierge class. So as far as the actual veranda stateroom itself, not that much of a difference from a regular veranda. When it comes to a concierge class, really it's about the amenities and the services that you're going to be provided. Immediately when you get on board, you are provided with a lunch that is exclusive to the concierge class. I'm going to mess this word up the entire time, so let's just get through this and see how many times that I can actually say it correctly. Probably going to be a pretty low count. So the total living space inside of this room is 243 square feet. Now that does not include this additional space that we're sitting in right now, which is the veranda, and it's a total of 42 square feet. So you're looking at, it looks like an additional, or a total rather, of 285 square feet if you include this kind of indoor veranda area, which honestly is pretty good size for a stateroom. So this control right here actually controls your window as well as your curtains. Your curtain cannot come up unless your window is up. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the window up. And that's real time. I did not speed that up. So you can see it actually doesn't take that long. So any of the complaints about how long it takes, I don't know, maybe just impatient, because I actually don't think it takes that long, especially for how heavy of a window it is. You wouldn't want this thing to just shoot up. Hey guys, Brittany here. I am sitting here editing the video for the room tour, and I just realized I never did my outro. I'd started my outro, Kelman walked into the room, and then I never finished it. I kept telling myself I needed to go back and do it, and I never did. So I just want to say the room was absolutely lovely. The ship was absolutely lovely. I got off day 1, get back, bit by a cat. Don't worry, that's not blood, that's just some betadine. But I just want to say I want to be back on the Celebrity Ascent because, I don't know, life is just great on a cruise ship. So guys, if you have not already, I would highly suggest you look into Celebrity. I know it can be a little bit more high end for a lot of people and not quite within the budget they might have been looking for, but I'm telling you, the experience was worth it. I'm not saying that you have to get this particular room, but absolutely look into Celebrity. It is amazing. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. If you have not already, I would love for you to subscribe. We're going to be putting out more Celebrity Ascent content, as well as our European trip overseas in January, which I am stoked for. We are also going to be doing an Alaskan cruise in probably June. And then we have a couple more cruises coming up that we got invited to. So please, 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 if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. All right, thanks guys, bye.